Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincy.
And you're the host, Justin.
I'm picking another movie for the movie game. See if we can't stump Justin some more.
Sure. I got me a good old cherry lime Ricky. Help ease my spirits a little bit. Been a rough week for me. Been a rough week for us both.
Yep. But we will pull through. We will persevere. We will kick ass, take names, and chew bubblegum.
I'm all gum.
Yeah, so am I. Yeah.
I kind of like that quote.
I think I have one.
You think you have one? You want to hit that up first?
Do you want it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let me real quick. I am doing an iced tea from Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
I love their sweet tea.
And I like their chicken. I like their lemonade, actually. I would have asked them to refill the lemonade, but I would have feared that they would have been like, why are you asking me to refill it? Because do they offer free refills?
My ruling on that is if you have fountain drinks and you don't put up a sign that says no free refills or limit the free refills, then you do free refills.
Okay.
Like, if you put up a sign, okay, I'll respect your sign.
Yeah, respect it.
But if there's no sign, then I'm just going to assume it's free.
Respect the pipe.
Respect it!
Respect the pipe. Actually,
Okay.
that'll key into something a little later today.
Okay.
All right.
Linda Carter.
Give me a fresh cap.
Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. Doctor Strange?
Nope.
No? Bruce Campbell. Okay. Wait. Can I ask one question?
Maybe. I will decide whether or not I'll answer the question. You can ask it.
Okay. Is it the voice of Bruce Campbell?
Oh, okay. You're asking, like, is
Is it just his voice, or is he in it?
No, he's in it.
Okay, because there's a few voice acting roles that he's done that I would be like, I don't know. So far, I don't know.
Okay. This one is a voice. Patrick Warburton. He voices someone in the movie, but he is not physically in the movie.
Hey, Peter.
Okay. This one is not a voice and is actually there. Tom Kenny.
Tom Kenny.
SpongeBob.
Yeah. Wait. How recent is this movie?
Within our lifetime.
That.
Within my lifetime. Does that help? Because that shaves a couple years off?
Thanks.
Not very many.
Not very many. I don't know.
Okay. I'm trying to find something that you know this next actor from, so in case you ask who he is. But the next one is David Foley.
Sounds familiar.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find something you would know him from. Because, like, I know him from things like he's on, like, news radio, but I don't think you've ever watched that.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Okay. He's the Yes Man in Fallout New Vegas.
Okay.
Does that help you a little bit?
A little bit.
Okay. Cloris Leachman.
Mm-mm.
You don't know who Cloris Leachman is?
Nope.
Yeah, you do. She's Valbruca in Young Frankenstein. Or she's the grandmother in Raising Hope.
Really?
Yeah. She's also the grandmother when they made the Beverly Hills Billy movies. The
It's
movies, not the TV shows.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've even thought about them. I don't know. This one's actually really tough.
Okay. I haven't given you some of the bigger names yet. I gave you big names, but that like more title characters. All right, you ready?
Sure.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Yep.
Now I'm really confused because I have never seen Kurt Russell and Bruce Campbell.
Yes, you have. Because you've seen this movie. And I know you've seen this movie. Because we quote this movie.
We quote this movie?
Yes. Okay. Kelly Peterson. She's in Jerry Maguire. She's in Battlefield Earth. Okay.
We quote the movie? Starship Troopers?
Nope. The lead character is played by Michael and Angarano, something like that. I'm going to show you, but don't read anything other than his name.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I don't know how to say that.
Okay.
He's definitely had like things that have done well, but this was like his first like kind of big thing for him as an actor, and he was the lead character in it.
He was a lead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Danielle Panabaker. Danielle Panabaker. You would know her from. She was in the 2009 Friday the 13th film.
Okay.
She's Killer Frost in the Flash TV show.
Oh, good for her. I never saw any of The Flash. I heard that was really good, though.
I still haven't gotten past the first season, but I really enjoyed it. The thing is, we had to do the watch Flash, watch Arrow, watch Flash, watch Arrow, because by the time we started watching, it was several seasons in. And when they were coming out, it would release one episode one day and the other episode the other day that week, so you could watch one then the other, and they do bounce off of each other.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they're the same universe and everything. So when you are trying to binge watch them, you have to kind of bounce back and forth. Otherwise, you miss certain things.
Oh.
And so that made it a little difficult for Lauren, so we didn't really get very far. So, for instance, she was like, I'm tired of the going back and forth. Let's just watch Flash. And then we'll watch Arrow, and then we'll watch Flash. Like, we'll watch, like, a season.
Okay.
I was like, okay. And we get a couple episodes into Flash, and Arrow shows up and goes, why the fuck is there a guy throwing boomerangs at me? Fuck. Stuff we missed in an Arrow episode that's going to correlate over.
Captain Boomerang.
Yeah, so it's Flash, it's Arrow, it's Supergirl, it's Legends of Tomorrow, all those crossover. So the Arrowverse, it's a whole little thing. Okay, so those are kind of the bigger ones out of that list.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to beat myself up because you said we quote it all the time.
You ready?
Yeah.
Sidekick.
The Tick?
No, that was the Bruce Campbell line that he shouts.
Sidekick.
He would yell at the main character that he was a sidekick in a booming voice. You're really fucking not. Sky high.
What quote do we pull out of Sky?
Well, first of all, I do the sidekick thing all the time.
Okay. But what do I quote from? I do not remember Sky High at all.
Really? Okay. Well, I guess I threw you off with the quoting thing.
But, yeah, no.
Linda Carter's the principal.
Okay, yeah. I remember that. Now.
Bruce Campbell's the PE
PE
coach
teacher.
that tells them. The one whose name I couldn't say, he's the main kid.
Yep, okay.
The one that's from Friday the 13th, she's the best friend that's got a crush on him.
Okay.
And Kurt Russell's the dad.
Yep. I remember all that now.
And then Kelly's the mom.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good choice. But then again, I did not remember that movie.
I thought for sure you would have gotten that one.
Nah.
Oh, the one who I was trying to think of he's news radio and whatnot. He's All-American Lad.
All-American Lad.
Yeah, he was the dad's old sidekick. Now he's a teacher at school.
All right.
In the end, my girlfriend became my arch enemy. That's one of the quotes from the movie.
Okay. Let me swap this over to this.
The most difficult part about playing this game, I feel, is I have to pick a movie I think you've seen.
Yeah.
And that's where I get real difficult.
I have seen it. It's just I don't remember it because I have god-awful memory.
So, like I was trying to think of a Jackie Chan movie the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was like...
And now those I can tap out. Do you know a specific scene in it?
No, I mean, like, I was trying to think of one to do for this.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was having a hard time because if I go Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan.
That would be the... Oh, God, I keep wanting to say The Informant, but that's not right. He plays a good Irishman. Fuck!
It was one of Jackie's, like, darker roles, too.
I know!
It was really good.
He's very good.
Hey, James.
But you know what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah. It's The Foreigner.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, which is really good fucking movie.
It's a great movie.
If you haven't watched The Foreigner, let me see where it's streaming at real quick for the listeners. Which, by the way, Jackie was a producer on that also.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of producing.
It says search on Amazon for Blu-ray and
Sean.
DVD. That doesn't
Also,
seem
plug
right.
in your phone. Thank you. It's 100%. Also, hi, Socks. Hi, James.
This one I don't think we've seen, but I feel like you'll probably remember the trailers. Jackie and Schwarzenegger.
Jackie and Schwarzenegger.
We covered the trailers on here.
Jackie and Schwartz?
Yeah, but we never watched the movie. This was recent, 2019.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. We did. I don't remember the name of the movie.
Iron Mask.
That's it. And they were having a nice little fight scene in a like a museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Jackie Chan and Jack Black.
Jack Black?
Yeah. I can throw a few more actors in there to help you.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yep.
Okay.
See, I feel like, because I was I got to find a Jackie one that would be rough enough for him to figure out, but that he has seen. So, Jackie Chan and Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. Is that Tuxedo?
Yes.
Okay.
Or
I forgot that was Jennifer Love Hewitt, so that took me a second.
Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. You're going to say one of the Rush Hour movies.
Rush Hours.
Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. It's either Shanghai Noon or Shanghai Nights.
Yep.
I'm still waiting for Shanghai Dawn.
I don't think that's going to happen, bud.
I will hold out hope.
I mean, we're both going to hold out hope for it.
So, because I know you've seen a lot of Jackie movies, so it's like, oh, okay, that makes it a little easier because, you've seen a lot of Jackie movies. And then I start digging through the Jackie movies, and I'm like, he's going to fucking know all these off the bat.
Yeah, there's one I think I haven't seen in the midst of all those that would definitely throw me off. Let me see. All right, let's start up. This is earliest?
Earliest would be at the bottom.
Earliest would be at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, Not Scared to Die, seen. So this would probably be one of the earlier...
Yeah, so that would be his first.
That would be his first, yeah. I never saw that. I Spy, I did get that little credit of.
I didn't realize he was in Enter the Dragon.
Oh, yeah. He's just a guy in prison.
Yeah.
And he's not even in the credits. Apparently, Bruce Lee hated him.
Really?
I think so. Rumble in Hong Kong, I've seen. A lot of these I probably skipped. Hand of Death he was in for a brief minute. Magnificent Bodyguards was pretty good. Drunken Master, great movie.
Yeah.
But all of these aren't really Chinese blockbusters except for, I guess, Cannonball Run 2. Police Story, I would say, is where things start getting it. And then, Armor of God, Project A, Project A2, Bless You. Oh. Bless you.
Thank you.
From probably The Protector on.
Yeah, roughly his 80s when he started hitting in the 80s.
Yeah, that was when they were starting to come over. Twin Dragons, great movie. Super Cop, probably a really good one to throw me in.
Legend of Drunken Master.
The Legend of the Drunken Master, different from Drunken Master. Thunderbolt, Fist of Fire, First Strike Part 2, Who Am I, and of course Rush Hour. And then it goes into some very interesting ones that I would probably have a little hard time with. Twins Effect, I've never heard of. The Medallion.
I have that on DVD.
Which one? The Medallion?
The Medallion. I think I have it on DVD.
It's like this medallion has extra power and all that.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you what the fuck the movie's about. I don't remember anymore.
I'm in it for the freaking stuff, the action. New Police Story, I love. Rush Hour 3, Kung Fu Panda. Shinjuku Incident, Kung Fu Master.
Karate Kid. But I feel like if I say Jackie and Jaden Smith, it doesn't matter if you've seen the movie or not. You're going to know Karate Kid.
I did not see 1911, so that one would have thrown me under. As the Lights Go Out, I did not see.
More Kung Fu Pandas.
More Kung Fu stuff. There's a couple in here. I would not... The Lego Ninjago movie, I would not have had. Because I know there's probably some good voice actors in there.
Probably. And then he's got upcoming stuff that, they keep talking Rush Hour 4.
New Police Story 2!
Supposedly in development, yeah. He's in Master Splinter and the new Team NT. Kung Fu Panda 4,
New Police Story 2. That makes me happy now. While Quincy's looking up something, I'm going to talk about this. Over on the good old Humble Bundles, we got ourselves the Feel the Rhythm game bundle featuring this one right here. This one has been kind of on my radar for a moment. Trombone Champ. where you play a trombone either very poorly or as good as your mouse can handle. It doesn't make the trombone any easier to learn, but damn does it sound funny. There's a couple other games in here that are all beat style ones. Disaster Band kind of allows you to play online with other folks with different instruments. Ooh, pardon me. This bundle helps out First Book, which helps get high-quality books and resources available on an ongoing basis, so that way children can get good reading. Over 30 million American kids live in poverty. First Book wants to see every single one of them read, learn, and succeed. I like that.
Me too.
Yeah.
My dyslexic ass definitely agrees with that.
Yeah. You learned from comic books, yeah?
Comic books were definitely a big help. There's a lot of people who give my mom shit for it. Why you let them read comics? And she goes, my child's reading. Shut up.
Yeah. I just fizzled my eyes from closed captioning and sitting too close to the TV. So,
damn, I thought I came up with a good one. Then I looked at his acting career and went, he hasn't done much else, so you may get it right off the bat.
You want to hit me with that one?
Okay,
hold on. Let me switch.
I'm going to bury the lead on the big actor in it.
Oh, okay.
Or not even the big actor in it, but like the actor that'll give it away, I think. So we'll start out with one big actor, Jet Li.
Okay.
Okay. Mark Dacascos. You saw.
You want me to read it?
You saw John Wick 3, right?
Yes.
So he's the one that was really excited to meet him.
Oh yeah. Okay. The one who was like, "I'm a big fan of your work," and he's like,
yeah.
What?
Anthony Anderson. Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah. Oh, Cradle of the Grave.
Yeah. I didn't even get to the big actor yet.
Yeah.
Or the big one yet. That was gonna be DMX.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, damn, DMX really only did music videos, didn't he?
Yeah. He did. He
did some TV shows.
He did some TV shows. He did some spots.
He was in a movie called Pimp, which I've never seen.
Pimp?
Yeah.
Okay. It's sure.
I should go through 50 Cent's acting career.
He's only got like 3.
He's got more than that.
Yeah. Okay. Go look up 50 Cent while I talk about Scud Doop. Souls likes. I love Dark Souls and I love Souls likes, but all of these I've only played maybe 2 of them: Mortal Shell and Salt and Sanctuary. But there are 5 others. $18 get you all 7 of them. And Loot River, I've heard a lot about. It's on Game Pass, so that's one that I'll probably have to dive into.
Yeah, I've seen it on Game Pass, but that's another one where it's like every time I look at it, I go, huh, and then I never do anything with it.
Yeah, because I mean the pixel art just looks great. It looks like it has a lot more tight controls than is. No, I did play this.
I think I played it very briefly, yeah, because you move the platforms around.
Yeah, I did play that for a moment.
He was blowing up my phone. ESPN.
Is it the? So before we started, he was getting a lot of calls from Georgia, and it was
someone claiming to be the CDC. They said the Center for Disease Control Prevention, and then I hung up.
Oh, okay, but I love these Souls-like games. Salt and Sanctuary, probably one of my most favorite Souls-like games ever. Very dark, very gritty, beautiful music. It's kind of confusing at a time, but it's well worth it. Only $5 to get that one. But if you want the whole set, $18. And it helps out one of my favorite charities, Charity Water. Help just everyone get water to them. That's it. There's nothing else but getting clean, safe drinking water to people. Water is important. We drink a lot of water in a day. I do.
I was about to say, what's this wee shit? I am bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
To be fair, you're drinking coffee, which has water in it.
No, man.
It's not clear water. It's not clean water.
I mean, it's not clear when it comes out either.
Yeah.
Okay, so 50 Cent did do a lot more than what you're realizing. First of all, he's been in multiple sequels to Escape Plan. Did you see Escape Plan?
No, but I didn't know they made. I've heard of it.
Yeah,
and I didn't know they made sequels.
So
to it.
Escape Plan 2, Hades, which he's in, and Escape Plan the Extractors, which he's in.
What year was that?
The first one was 2018. The other one was 2019.
I didn't know it had sequels.
He plays himself in Spy, the Melissa McCarthy movie from 2015.
We're gonna dress up like 50 Cent.
He's in The Prince. He's in the original Escape Plan. Okay, 2013.
Oh, wow.
Frozen Ground. He played himself and a gun in Robot Chicken.
As one does. He seems like a cool guy.
Fire with Fire, Freelancer.
He also had a game.
He had like 2 or 3 of them.
Well, one that I can think off the top of my head. I don't remember the other ones. I know he was... Was he in any of the Def Jam fights? I don't remember.
Did they do a special one?
He did one on his own, 50 Cent, Blood in the Sand.
No, yeah. I was wondering if they did a special Def Jam one with him or not.
Don't know. Wait, was it 50 Cent Bulletproof?
He was also in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Really?
Yeah, he's the voice of the Navy SEAL commander.
He just seems like he's down for a lot of things. He's like, how much? I don't care. I'll do it. Huh. Still getting blown up over there, huh?
Yeah, my brother's girlfriend was asking me if I pre-ordered the new Spider-Man game, and I was like, I don't have a PlayStation 5, so no. Like, the remaster that they just announced.
I know.
And I'm like, why? I'm already not really interested in the remaster just because it's going to be fucking $70.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it isn't.
There's a movie he's in.
Okay.
And I'm not sure which one it is. With that ex-UFC guy that's in the Expendable movies, the one with the really bad cauliflower ears.
Not Liddell. I know who you're talking about.
So
Randy Couture.
yeah, I think that might be the one. So they're in a movie together.
Okay.
And what it is 50 Cent has to do something for like this mob guy, and Couture's like that guy. The mob guy is like one of his people.
Okay.
And so he sends that guy with 50, and they're supposed to go do something for the mob guy. So they go to one of 50's like friend's house to pick up some equipment or something.
Okay.
And they look over at one point while 50 and the other guy are talking. And Couture's got a gun, and he's looking at it, and it's like this guy's gun, and he's like, "Hey, be careful with that." He goes, "I know what I'm doing." I'm like, "Okay." And they go back to talking, and all of a sudden the gun goes off, and they look over, and the guy and Randy had shot himself in the head. He's fucking dead. And they go, 50 Cent looks at him and goes, "It was fucking loaded." And his friend looks at him and goes, "Do you keep a guard dog in your house with no teeth?" And so they have to like get rid of the body, and it becomes this whole thing where like the mob guy thinks someone's out to get him because now his assistant's gone and shit. It was actually surprisingly entertaining, despite being a little tongue-in-cheek at times.
A little Weekend at Bernie's? Kind of?
I mean, they chop them up, so no.
Oh, okay.
But it was interesting. It was funny. And then just Randy's fucking delivery was great. The other guy's delivery was great. 50's just like blown away, and that was really good. Like, I don't know, it was pretty interesting. I just don't remember the fucking name of the movie.
While you're trying to find that, also this month has already updated with the Humble Choice, also known as the Humble Monthly. Warhammer 40K. I'm not too big a fan of it, but this is actually kind of interesting. It looks cool, but I don't like Warhammer's storytelling. So it's fine for strategy people, but be wary on the Warhammer 40K stuff.
Okay, so it's called Step Up. It's 2011.
2011.
A group of friends become involved in a potentially deadly diamond heist. 50 Cent, Bruce Willis, and Randy Couture.
Bruce Willis.
Yes. Yeah. It's also got James Remar in it. A lot of people know him as the dad in Dexter. Dexter's dad.
Yep. Okay.
Or what we know him from our childhood. He's Raiden at one point in one of the Mortal Kombat movies.
Which one?
I'm double checking right now.
I bet it's Annihilation.
Double checking right now.
If it's fucking Annihilation. No, I think it was...
What year was the first one?
94? 93, 94?
Yeah, he is in Judge Dredd. I forgot about that. Annihilation.
Yeah. I don't remember Annihilation at
97.
all. It was so bad.
I own Annihilation.
I know you do. Quincy.
Yes.
This game here... Oh, shit.
The game that makes everybody sad.
The game that makes everybody sad.
Yeah, so now they're doing the farewell edition on Humble Bundle because, hey, be sad while helping charity.
Yeah, be sad while helping charity. This one here is acceptance and letting go. It is a harsh concept, but there could be some fun along the way.
Do you think I should turn the other lights on, or do you think it's still good? Like, what do you think, looking at the screen?
Oh, I'm okay. Yeah,
We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
We're still looking pasty.
Yeah, that one makes me look white as fuck, but
Well, that's why like the offset of the yellow ones kind of helps. I wasn't saying you had to. You were saying it made you look white as fuck. I was telling you that make you look less white. Well, it looks all Fish Island when you're standing on the side like that.
I stepped on a fucking tack.
I didn't see the bless you in the chat before. Thank you. Stick it in the board. I don't know why it's on the ground. You all right?
Yeah.
Got your tetanus shot?
No.
Okay. I'll make sure the next one's rusty then.
Fair enough. Okay.
I hate
when he gave his
shots.
jacket to a girl 50 Cent gave his jacket to a girl waiting to meet him out in the cold.
That's sweet.
But Spiritfarer, great game, fantastic game. I will never beat it. I will never play it. It's good, but not for people like me.
Watch this be the one episode where like somebody famous was listening and they tell Randy Couture that I described him as the UFC guy with cauliflower ears. He comes and beats my ass. I'll accept the beating.
he seems like a cool guy.
He does. And in fact, they're actually making fun of the ears in the movie.
Oh, okay.
He yells at them about it.
Yeah.
He's like, it's a serious thing. It happens to all kinds of fighters. Because they're like, what the fuck's with your ears?
An interesting game called Bendy and the Dark Revival, where you go into an artist's, like a Disneyland style artist's block where they're drawing stuff, and they try and fuel things through ink. And when they're fueling these things through ink, the ink gains a little bit of dark sentience.
Okay.
And with that dark sentience, it becomes kind of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, a lot of dark stuff happens. But it's 95% positive on Steam, so go check that one out. Operation Tango, I mean, spy work is cool, but no one wants to do the footwork for it. Yeah. It's fine. Operation Tango seems like it's fine. Work with another person. It's co-op. It's meant specifically for co-op. And if you purchase this through Humble Choice, you can buy an extra copy for 45% off, which is fine.
But it actually makes a lot of sense too, though, because you're trying to, because it is a co-op game. You're like, okay, get your credit copy on the cheap.
Right. But the other thing is, instead of that 45% off, just promote them to purchase another Humble Monthly or Humble Choice for about the same cost.
Yeah, could do that.
Yeah. And especially with this other game, Windjammers. I fucking love Windjammers. And when the sequel came out, it's very much like the original, but with a little bit more modern flair. Did you play very many Neo Geo games?
No.
No Metal Slug. No.
I've seen Metal Slug, but I've never played it.
Oh. Any of the early King of Fighters? No. Damn.
Yeah, no, I'm lame.
No, you're not lame. You just you had your
I'm uneducated.
you had your focus towards something else. But Windjammers was one of those that was very fun. Builder Simulator. I'm neutral to building games, but if it's anything like Gas Station Simulator, I think it'll be fun. If it's anything like Power Wash Simulator, it's fun, but not my thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I showed you Gas Station Simulator.
Mm-hmm. Gas Station Simulator is wild.
It's broken.
Yeah.
There's no fixing that. Behind the Frame. This one here is a Annapurna style game, which is... I forget. What did Annapurna do? They made a bunch of games. Oh, I thought you were going to sneeze again.
No, I was clearing my throat. I didn't want to yell on the mic.
Fair enough.
I already yelled sidekick into the mic once.
Yeah. Oh, Stray. That's right.
Okay.
They did Stray. They did 12 Minutes. They did The Artful Escape. The Unfinished Swan.
12 Minutes is the one with Defoe, right?
Yep.
Okay. I am interested in that one. I'm going to have to look into that at some point.
Still on Game Pass for a little bit longer.
Oh, it's on Game Pass.
I believe so.
Oh, okay, cool.
If Found. I've heard If Found was actually heartbreaking.
Oh, yeah, because I need more of that.
Yeah. And then it goes into Kentucky Route, Kentucky Route Zero. You got me that game on Steam. Played the shit out of it. Donut County.
I beat Donut County in like the one run. I
Yeah.
sat down, did the whole thing, went back to the couple levels to get the things I missed when it came to like achievements, and called it a day.
Yeah. So they're continuously making some extra game. Oh no, I replaced
You broke it.
I broke it, but I'm fixing it right now.
It's all broken.
There we go.
Nope, it's broken.
It
You
ain't
broke
broken. It ain't broken. But they usually do very high narrative, mild puzzles, and that seems to be what it needs to do. Your favorite. Hi, we're good.
Welcome.
Now
Now I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, okay. Bless you.
Oh, thank you. My brains are now on the wall.
As one does. But
I'm brains.
oh no, oh no, it's leaking out. But Behind the Frame does seem like it would be very storytelling more than gameplay. The Invisible Hand, I'm not a big fan of stock market games.
I'm not a big fan of the stock market.
Yeah, nah. But what I will say about it is, it does have an interesting insider type of thing where it's like
You're trying to do inside trading without getting busted.
kind of. So it's kind of like, hey, you can grab this stock that you know is going to falter, and then, oh, hey, they're going to be able to recover because it's going to have a PR insider.
Look, if I can't reenact trading places, I don't care. All right, I got another one for you.
Okay. Oh, hey, let me switch scenes. Okay. All right. So right now, for those listening,
We're gonna play the movie game
we're
again.
gonna play the movie game.
It's a small news week, so we figured we'd pad a little bit.
Padding.
I'm gonna hit you with two big names on this one:
Oh.
John Travolta, Queen Latifah. Yep, there's the face I was waiting for.
Queen Latifah
Yep.
and John Travolta.
Yep.
You're sure I've seen this one?
You at least know of it, but I would assume you probably saw it at some point.
Give me.
But it's not a small movie.
Give me a year.
2007.
2007.
But it's definitely still talked about now,
Is it now?
Yes. Especially in this household.
Wait.
Let me know when you're ready for more actors.
Give me one more.
James Marsden. I can go all day with actors on this one.
Yeah, give me one more.
Christopher Walken.
Walken. What the? What?
We did get a hydrate and stretch. I didn't realize.
Yeah, I did both.
My brain broken. Sorry. I'm
Oh.
out of drink, so I can't hydrate. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Now I'm really lost.
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes.
Brittany Snow. Zac Efron.
Very early Zac Efron, I would assume.
That's 2007, so he's post High School Musical at that point.
High School Musical was what, 2005?
Fuck, I was in like middle school.
Really?
Yeah, I graduated high school in 2011, so.
Yeah, okay, then. About then. Okay.
Allison Jennings.
Okay.
Jerry Stiller. Ben Stiller's dad.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last one for a cameo, but it's important, and this will probably give it away to a lot of people. John Waters.
John Waters. See, even my...
Sorry. Also, Nikki Blonsky. She's the lead. I completely skipped her because I was like, I'm going to hit you with the big actors and fuck with you. Not to say that she's not a big actor. It's just I fucked myself on that.
I get you. My mom in chat knows, and I'm buy me fucking Hairspray.
Yep.
Thank you for the clue.
You won't buy me rave.
Yeah, when I was Buy Me Rave, I was like, fucking Hairspray.
And reminder, Travolta is in Dragon the movie.
Yep. And looks pretty good in it.
Fucking kills it.
Yeah, fucking kills it.
Christopher Walken was great in it. I think everybody was.
I forgot Christopher Walken was in
Yeah, he's the dad.
Yeah, I forgot it. He plays a good father figure. Scooby bop ba dip bop. Please work. Yay. Okay. That's all we got for the Humble Bundles, but remember, if you use our link down in the description, it will lead you to of course, the purchasables that you're wanting to do, and it will help out our charity, and no matter what, even if we get anything out of it, it will cycle right back into Humble Bundle. That is our guarantee because we want to help out as many charities as well as, throw these games around to those who want them. Hee-hoo. I have a lot of games to give to people. I should probably start doing that. Skidoo. And
I guess we could, if we get like a goal on people in a stream, but it would have to go to people who are following and subscribing, probably. Enter their names in one of those wheel spins and then do a giveaway.
Yeah, there's a bot that does it easier.
Oh, is there a bot that does it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. There's a bot for everything. What the fuck am I talking about? There's a bot that'll tell me if I'm menstruating, and I don't even do that.
It says you're 3 days late. Figure that shit out. So
that makes sense with how I feel. I'm nauseous.
Yeah.
I'm nauseous.
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 Last week we talked about the Division having their next year planned out already. They talked about Heartland, which we kind of avoided because we thought it was just their mobile thing, and we kind of dissuaded against it.
Am I stupid? Is there a mobile game? I thought there was a mobile game.
I thought there was a mobile game too, but there was that one that was all of the Ubisoft legends, the weird one where you can have El Sueño, Sam Fisher, so on.
But
and
I
so
thought
on.
there was a Division.
A Division one. I should have sworn that too, but they talk about how this is in the heartland of Kentucky, Silver Creek. I don't know where that is, but it's somewhere nearby. It talks about how
Resurgence.
Resurgence.
That's the mobile game.
How'd it do?
It's only done with closed beta so far.
Okay. Both of these are closed beta. They had a closed test on PC. If you register and start throwing it toward other people, if you get 5, you get a couple days extra for free.
So this stuff doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
But I'm going to trigger someone out there. You know how they can't get Bloodborne to run over certain frames per second?
Seeing as we're going to be doing talk.
It's connected to Division.
Okay.
So you know how Bloodborne, they can't get to run at what?
45 locked with falsehood. Yes. Okay.
The new Division mobile game will be running at 60 frames per second on your phone.
As one does.
I just love that they're like, yeah, we're going to put 60 frames per second into our fucking phone game. As we're, over there with the Souls people, they're like, what? Why would you want that?
Sony,
for your $70 game?
Sony worked really hard on FromSoft worked mostly hard on it, but Sony worked hard on making that game at least run. PS4 needed a lot of work. It still needs a lot of work. That's why PS5 took over, but now you can't play Bloodborne on your PS5.
So tell me the last time you felt Sony released a console that didn't need a lot of work, because the 3 was a fucking shit show.
2.
Yeah.
2. Actually,
the amount of RAM the 3 fucking had to pull.
You're right. PS Vita, I would say. Was
I didn't play the PS.
Yeah, PS Vita was, in a sense, what it needed to be.
The PSP was fucked, though, right?
PSP was
Okay.
The weird cartridges with the CDs in the embed. I mean, you can hold a full length movie on there, running at I think 480p. It was fine. Had good audio. Didn't really scratch that much. Neutral, very neutral.
You have to really like a movie to want to buy it a second time in a format that can only be played on one way.
For $15. Yeah, you're right.
Versus nowadays when it's like, I buy a movie with a digital copy and I can watch it across 80 different devices.
Yeah, or, it's streaming on this. I don't need to buy it at all.
Yeah, I'm just saying, that was a wild time in human history where we were like, because they did it with a few things. They did that shit with, the Game Boys had the Nickelodeon cartoons and shit.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, here's this, one episode of this show that you can watch on this itty-bitty screen, but hey, you get to take this fucking show with you on the go. My family invested in portable DVD players when I was young.
Really?
Yeah, I've still got one around. I think it's in that box over there, actually. The battery doesn't hold charge anymore, but that was a thing. Because we're going to go camping, bring a couple DVDs you like, which is fucking stupid because we're camping. Why do we need movies? But it was a thing. I don't know why. Bring a couple DVDs we like that are family friendly, and we'll watch them on the portable DVD player screen that's like that big.
And with audio going through the vehicle?
No, audio going through the speakers built in on that thing. Hey, it was the early 2000s.
It was the early 2000s. Let's go ahead and take...
We thought it was cool that our phones were getting smaller. Now we're obsessed with making them bigger.
I would like it just a little bit bigger. Just a touch bigger. But back over to the Division Heartland. As said, we were I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, this was more than I expected.
It actually looks like fun. It really minimized the Division's UI down to only a few very sparse marks. They talk about the green poison, which is the money that infected New York, and very soon after that, Washington, D.C. So it continues the story on where else did it affect.
And they said it will have direct connections across the two other games.
Yeah. And I personally like it. And then they say, hey, do you want to register for any of the consoles that you have?
Well, this is for early access, too.
This is for the early access.
Yeah.
And you also get the latest news because it'll ask for your email and all that, which you can now, just do that.
If I didn't have so much going on, I would register for the Series X one and give it a shot, because I did the one for 76, and I really liked being able to have the early access, play with it, feel it out. Mm-hmm. What sucked is, it was one of those things like, yes, you can bring your character over, but I still lost a lot of shit in the move over. But I mean, that's what happens. But I do like being able to get my hands on something early sometimes, at no crazy cost to me. I don't have to do anything insane. I just registered, and they're like, actually, what's really crazy is I don't think I actually registered for the beta on 76. I think it
was a pre-order, wasn't it?
I pre-ordered 76 at the time the game wasn't free, and they contacted me. They're like, do you want to do this? And I was like, sure. And then while I was doing it, they're like, hey, here's some codes you can send out to friends who don't have the game so that they can test it with you. The thing is the beta was specific days and times.
That's right.
And that was the rough part that I had with that, because at the time, like, my grandfather had passed, and I had to go out of town for his funeral and whatnot, which is obviously more important than a fucking video game. I'm not even going to try to compare the two. But it was one of those things of like, oh, hey, that's like a full day of trying that out that I'm not going to hit. And it really sucks, because it's like, if they weren't doing it to these like weird time frames, because they were just oddball times.
Yeah, so there was a couple for us that I believe was like in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and
like 2 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Because I think they were trying to do the early mornings over on the other coast.
For the worldwide servers,
yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
And so I'm just like, it's a weird way to run a beta. I feel like a beta should be like okay, I mean, even if you have to limit the amount of days, but okay, it's going to be a beta for 24 hours or 48 hours or whatever. Yeah. But it was really random. But I did get a couple days in there, and I enjoyed getting to play it early and feel it out. What was weird is I didn't see very many changes going from beta into actual. It wasn't until years later that they completely reinvented that game with the complaints and whatnot, where they did the major changes, and the major changes have been great and fun. So I would be interested to see what this is like.
Mm-hmm. And go. It's straight up just thedivisionheartland.com if you want to go and register. Skadoop. A couple games we had taken a quick little glance at. I Am Future, which I believe has an August 8th. Yep, August 8th release date, where you're alone on a skyscraper roof in a flooded city. Immediately, this gives me Raft vibes. It immediately gives me the feeling of Raft with a little bit of extra technology thrown in. It's made by Tiny Build, or published by Tiny Build.
I mean, I don't have to worry about a shark climbing up my ass in this, though.
You don't know yet.
I hope.
Yeah, you don't know yet.
I hope.
Yeah, you don't know yet. But it looks really good. It looks like it has like a little bit of a nice little farming simulator mixed in with it. You can explore, find other individuals, which if you're finding other survivors, hopefully they can automate some of this stuff for you. All you have to do is probably feed them, hopefully. There's a whole bunch. They even have a little music video on their Steam page. So go check out their Steam page if you want an interesting little music video. Oh, Skadoop. Speaking of music videos, the dark music that was for the Dredge trailer really, really drove it home that this is not your average run-of-the-mill game. Published by Team 17, which you would know from Worms and a whole bunch of other games they've
been talking about them a lot lately.
Yeah, we have. Let's see what they've been publishing lately. Oh, Hell Let Loose. Okay, Golf with Friends, Overcooked. They did Blasphemous. Okay. Neon Abyss. I like Neon Abyss. Survivalists. They've done a lot of very
We
interesting...
just talked about something last week, or...
Yeah, we did.
That's new that's coming from them that's not out yet.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? I don't recall. But, holy hot damn, they have published a lot. And Blasphemous 2, I think. Was that the fan?
Look at it.
Homie, spinning. So
If it falls, I'll be calling one.
I ain't calling nobody. I'm just gonna keep talking. I believe it was Blasphemous 2 that I was actually kind of happy that Blasphemous was getting a sequel, and I didn't know about it.
That was the wrong chord.
Mm-hmm.
Keep talking.
I'm certainly going to try. I just keep looking at the camera, looking back, because I don't want to turn around. Blasphemous, you are correct. But Dredge, it brings fishing to a whole new level. It has inventory management, which is always a good thing. We like our inventory management, our attaché case. Sell your catch, upgrade your boat, and dredge the depths with for long buried secrets. So when you're sailing around, you got some very interesting. I've watched so many APs of Dredge.
This is wild,
AP?
dude.
APs? What is wild?
The fan is labeled. This right here sure it says light. The other one says fan.
Okay.
That's not what controls what.
Oh.
So the fan is hooked up wrong.
Oh.
Gotta love renting places, right?
Yeah. Oh, easy.
Now, turn back on. Oh no, okay, it is controlling it right. Why won't the light turn back on? There it goes.
Huh.
Now my fan won't fall out of the ceiling.
Hopefully.
It should be off. It's just
Yeah.
gotta slow down. Or it'll at least be a small spin. I don't give a shit, I'm moving in a month.
Fair enough.
Fuck it.
But Dredge does look like a nice little fun game. It's already out and about. It's dropped March 30th.
I'm actually kind of really interested.
In Dredge?
Yeah, like it looks fun. It looks interesting.
It does look like
But
fun.
I think it's only a PC release.
It is. Let's see here. Let's actually back up because I believe I Googled it. I did. Fishing it. Oh, it's on Switch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's on Xbox.
Hey, there we go too. Because I don't have a Switch anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, get hook this up onto an Xbox. Hell yeah, $30 if I'm not mistaken.
Fucking fan got me in the finger.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just annoyed.
But yeah, this one kept me hooked. Your next indie.
Killer Frequency. That was the new Team 17 one we talked about.
That's right.
That looks so fucking interesting. I can't believe we forgot about that.
Yeah. For those who don't remember, Killer Frequency is you're at a DJ booth and you're basically covering a murderer that just popped back in, and your music can help save or hinder other survivors, as well as maybe yourself. You can tell who to call. You can call other individuals, tell people to call other individuals, save their lives or save your own.
Another one that got coming out. Gourd. This looks interesting.
I had that one up in this.
It's coming to all platforms.
Yeah, it's gonna be released later on this year, but no release date. This one, I believe it has like a Diablo feel. It certainly looks it. It has like a little bit of like a trading real-time strategy.
Yeah, here's what they say real quick. Mature dark fantasy adventure. Lead the people of the tribe of the Dawn and venture deep into forbidden lands in a lore-rich dark fantasy strategy campaign. Build to survive, conquer to prevail. Grow your gourd from humble settlement to formidable fortress while protecting your citizens from invading tribes, gruesome monsters, and mysterious powers that lurk within the surrounding woods.
So, Frostpunk with a little bit of difference.
It's got a sanity system.
We like those.
Handcrafted quests.
Don't know about that.
Says take on a wide variety of quests and random encounters that will lead you deep into the wilderness to hunt legendary creatures, uncover ancient secrets, and vanquish deadly scourges.
As one does.
Your townsfolk is actually who you're keeping an eye on for illnesses and hunger and death of kin can have devastating impacts on their sanity system. Huh. So it's like the people in the town, not like
you.
A specific character.
Yeah.
Powerful interactions and custom scenario mode with procedurally generated levels.
So it is kind of like Frostpunk.
Look at some of these screenshots.
Yeah, this game dark.
Like, That one looks kind of... Team 17 coming out with some shit.
Well, yeah, they publish a lot of good stuff now. Skadoop. Skadoop.
They're putting that Overcooked money to work.
No shit. So, for those who know me, I like my little beat 'em ups. I love beat 'em ups beyond all reasonable doubt. This game would be no different. Double Dragon, Rise of the Dragons, with Modus and I believe Arxis. Yeah, Arxis is helping push it. An interesting pairing, all for a pixel game. I didn't think Arxis would be down for pixel, but this game looks great. It looks very flashy, very high impact, even though not a lot's going on. It has good tag team mechanics, 4 characters to choose from. Looks like fun. I just hope they don't charge an arm and a leg for it.
I'd spend 25.
Yeah, 25 seems
If they said 30, I would accept it. If they said 40, you're pushing it.
Yeah, 40.
50, I'm saying no.
Okay.
For sure, I'm saying no. I might say no at 40.
I would say no at 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how long this game is. I don't know what's like challenges. I don't know. A more adult Cult of the Lamb, you kind of have direct impact plus a nice action scene.
This is referring to Gord, right?
Yeah. Cult of the Lamb, you have like direct impact on everybody. Skidoo. So, over on the good old Destiny 2, I have gotten my Guardian Games stuff started up, and they did a trailer for it, featuring Shax and Saint 14 and all of them. There's some new emotes, some new finishers with a chair, as you can see on screen. So far, I'm enjoying the Guardian Games. Both days that this has started, this is day 2, Titans have took it. And so with the Titans taking it already 2 days in a row, I'm fairly confident that the Titans are going to win this. Maybe, perhaps. You think you might hop in for a couple Guardian games?
Depends on if I have time and whatnot and energy. I might. I've never actually done it.
It's easy to do. You just go talk to Grandma Guardian and get started.
Okay, I might. I want to get Piper into Gambit. He's never played.
Gambit? Oh hell yeah!
Because he played Destiny 2 when you defeated fucking Sticky Teeth in that final boss battle. That was the end of the game. That's what me and James call him. I can't remember his name.
Sticky Teeth.
So the original story.
Yeah.
The guy that comes in and steals the light from the Traveler.
Oh, Gaul.
Yeah, Sticky Teeth. Because he has no lips and his teeth are just out there.
Yeah, go.
So, you know,
Guardian.
So I had already beaten the game, and he jumped on, and I was like, "Oh, sure, I'll run through it with you." And we ran through, and he beat it, and you know, we would do
strikes and random stuff.
Strikes and random stuff, and then he fell out of the game, and like that was the last time he played Destiny until the other night when he played with us.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
I
am beyond down. I have been doing a lot of Destiny over the past couple of months just because it's the only thing that's kind of kept me on point to a small degree.
I've been having fun doing little dick off games that are great for stream, like Fall Guys and Rocket League and whatnot. Probably do some Among Us at some point. I was trying to get Piper to do Among Us. He's like, but it's just the two of us. We'll have to play with randos. I was like, I guess you're right.
Yeah. I'll pop in. But the Guardian Games is basically their form of Olympics, and the Supremacy allows them to basically pit class versus class. So you're definitely gonna be with whatever class you are, and with that, you are fighting a whole nother class. So enjoy those fights, and also strikes are a little bit more tough because you're not fighting with each other, but you are for kills. It becomes a little bit more difficult. Skadoop. I'm okay with League of Legends. I've got League of Legends tattoos. I can't really show them off, but there we go, the League of Legends tattoos. And for those who know, I don't mind the story behind it. I prefer the story behind it. It's just the game itself that's kind of driven me away. The community has driven me away from it. But
communities will do that.
Yeah, communities will do that. Destiny tried to at one point, but I kind of was, turned on the blinders. Convergence. The League of Legends story follows Echo, and it seems to have a lot of really big names that I recognize, and it seems to be a story of time travel within a very, very specific amount of time. And I'm very interested in what Convergence is going to bring to just the overarching story. So, it gave a nice little, almost 2-minute long trailer for Convergence. Riot Forge seems to be very focused on making story-driven games because I forget the Ruined King, that story one. I should have got it because that one would have been a nice one to go through. Oh well. Convergence is another one that I'll probably have to dig into when it pops out. Oh, it's good. Tomorrow is May 4th, which of course is May the 4th be with you. For those
I got you to do it.
Yeah, I did that, and I was like, why? To those who didn't know, he did the little
Live Long and Prosper from Star Trek to see if I can get him to do it.
And of course I'll do it, but then I'm like, why?
To fuck with you.
Okay.
We have to fuck with him.
Yeah. But Rocket League and Star Wars had a nice little collaboration. Don't do that. All of the droids that are pretty much mainstream have their own little carts that kind of... I hate you so much.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
They are not the droids I'm looking for.
I kind of want the R2-D2.
R2-D2 was great.
Don't get me wrong, they're all fun, but the sounds is what sold me on R2-D2.
Yeah, I hope that that actually exists.
I would assume it's your horn. The cars that have horns, right?
I don't think so. I know that the engine noise maybe.
But maybe that would boost noise. What if it's when he boosts, he screams?
That'd be great.
I forgot what my car looked like until I played the other night. My car is a fucking monstrosity.
Yeah, mine's okay looking. But whenever my engine revs, it's cat meows.
Okay. Mine, I think, is just a loud engine. It's red. It's got like fucking... It looks kind of Mad Max like. But then it's got a worm from the Worms games on the roof. It's got like a grenade antenna. And then when it boosts, it shoots out the fucking ecto slime from Ghostbusters.
That's right. You did earn that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sock came in a little late, asked what we're drinking. I'm having me my good old cherry lime Ricky. Quincy's out
I got
his...
nothing! I ran out.
You ran out. But what he did have was a sweet tea from Cane's.
Yes.
Because we got Cane's today.
I'm about to go pick that up. I'll do it later.
But yeah, we were just talking about Rocket League and Star Wars had a collaboration for May the 4th be with you. And another collaboration. Skadoop. Fortnite. Oh, wait, there we go. Fortnite has, of course, included their nice little trailer for it. Showed Darth Maul, these two. Some extra challenges that are Star Wars centric. They've always done it for their collaborations. They've always added extra little quests for their collabs. They've said, oh hey, this little area now is infested with stormtroopers. Go clear them out for this little prize. They seem to have also added back in lightsabers, so you can keep it. I've been playing a little bit of Fortnite on and off recently. It's fine. I've been having a lot of fun with it, but this is Prime Block season. Block. Wait. No DMing, or it would be the tears of my players. Cherry Coke, LOL, Canner Bottle. Bro, this is Prime Block.
I have no idea.
Bottle. Good. Bottle. Any other gaming things?
I think that's it.
Shoe news. Over on the good old sneaker news, we got ourselves yet another.
If anybody in Fortnite fights with me, wait.
If anybody in Fortnite fights with me with a gun, when I know they have a lightsaber, they have no honor. Block and report. Get out of my lobbies. Okay, yeah. Oh, because honor among swords. That whole thing.
Yeah, no, I'm an Indiana Jones fan. The guy pulls out the sword and does all that. And just...
Didn't he have gout?
No, he was exhausted just from multiple days of fucking filming and shooting and shit, I think.
Oh.
Could have been gout, but I thought it was just absolute just exhaustion because they'd done the scene so many times and it was hot desert and shit.
And he just ad-libbed it?
Yeah, he just... The guy fucking reacted, the crowd reacted, and it was a great shot.
Okay.
Either that or he killed a man, one or the other.
Yeah, it's lightsaber 1v1s or nothing. Yeah, I concur, but can't control the kids.
Uncivilized.
But back over to these shoes. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has yet another ones, but they are Air Jordan 1s. These look really good.
Oh my god, why did I not think of this sooner?
What?
I need to program the Echo that when I come home, I just say, hello there. And she goes, General Kenobi, and turns on the lights.
That would be pretty good. Well, would you need to still say her name?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to go,
Alexa, hello
hello
there.
there. And then she would,
General
General
Kenobi.
Kenobi. And then she would turn on the lights.
Okay. I mean,
she wouldn't be able
possible.
to make lightsaber sounds at the same time. So that's the one problem with doing the basic commands and not knowing how to code. They happen in steps. So she would first say, General Kenobi. And then there'd be a beat of a pause, and then she would turn on the lights. And then there'd be a beat of a pause, and there'd be lightsaber sound.
Yeah.
Or do the lightsaber sound, but then you're just standing there waiting longer and longer for your lights to turn on. As where, if I were to full on know how to code and get
all
it
three
all
at
to
once.
work as one thing, get all General Kenobi. You know, I disagree.
I can control the kids. If I keep blocking, eventually I'll block them all out of my lobbies. I mean, it works on paper, but I don't know. If you're blocking 98% of all the lobbies, who are you going to be playing with? Or are you even going to be able to get in any lobbies?
I drew a submarine that did not work on paper.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
Fell apart when it went in the water.
Hmm.
Because it was in paper.
Are you okay, Quincy?
I'm out of tea. Other than that, I'm alright, I
I'm
guess.
all out of bubblegum.
I'm all out of bubblegum.
Switch player lobbies because they can't turn around fast enough. That's fucked up, but I can agree. But back over to the shoes, these Nike Air 1s.
I just reread something in the fucking chat. I'm sorry. What?
What?
Cherry Coke is trash soda?
You go ahead and fight with your cup.
That's it. I'm going to Montana to fucking fight someone. Trash soda.
It's not my favorite.
That's bait.
That's bait. But back over to the shoe.
Yes, shoes.
No more interruptions.
So I really like Cherry Dr. Pepper.
I don't mind Cherry Dr. Pepper, actually.
Yeah, that's Cherry Dr. Pepper's shit.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But these shoes clad with a beautiful white and black swoosh, black heading with wrap of red, just wraps all around of red, and then very, very light touch of this pop. I'm going to call it Spider-Verse pop. I don't know what else to call it.
It's
what
the classic comic book colored circles. I don't know. There's a name.
There is a name for it, but this is a bit more broad because I've only ever seen this like little bubble stuff specifically in Into the Spider-Verse.
Look up Speedball.
Speedball.
Here. Hold on. Goes on to become Penance. His entire character's concept is like these colored things.
Oh.
Yeah.
He looks weird.
He is. He's kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy. So you're telling me he throws a bouncy ball against...
No. He throws himself.
Oh.
He builds severe kinetic energy.
So he turns himself into a bullet.
Basically. And then when he's accidentally involved in what starts the Civil War in the comics, he's involved in a nuclear explosion in Stanford, I think. They attack. One of them was dumb enough. One of the people that he was with was dumb enough to attack a hero that's known for being able to blow up when he gets hit hard enough. And so it was like nitroglycerin or something like that was his name. He blows up, kills thousands of people. That's what starts the Superhero Registration Act. Because you guys need to be governed because you just killed a bunch of people. Because he is severely beat up by it, and he goes on to become Penance. And so what he does is he builds himself this whole new suit. It's got some spikes on the outside to kind of look badass, but he's completely engulfed in this suit, and the suit is filled with one spike for each person that died in the blast. So he's always being stabbed in constant pain, but also always building up kinetic energy because they're constantly touching him.
Interesting. So, okay, if he's bouncing himself, if he's bouncing himself to the point where he can become terminal velocity just by bouncing against two walls, back to back, just bouncing back and forth, he can reach terminal velocity in a minute.
Probably could.
And then he can just say, at any point in time, fuck that wall that I'm bouncing against. Probably. That's a really strong power.
That's penance.
That's an interesting looking suit. A little Sivu virus, but whatever.
So yeah, Robert Robbie Baldwin is a superhero appearing in comics, yada yada yada. How many spikes? Because I don't remember.
I think you got
612 people died.
612?
Yeah, including 60 children, which are the big. He made 60 spikes bigger than the others for the kids.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fucking dark. It was some dark shit.
It seems that way.
So it was a fucking great time in comics.
I mean, I'm not trying to kink shame, but yeah, I wouldn't. I mean,
Yeah, they attempted to apprehend a supervillain in Stamford, Connecticut, for their reality television show. His name was Nitro. One of the criminals created by one of the criminals created an explosion blast that killed 612 people, including 60 children. So that's when he turned around and made himself into penance.
Oh, I like Scroll Girl.
It looks like it, yeah. I've never read that. Looks like that was during part of the Civil War thing. I didn't read all the offshoots.
I mean, everyone deserves happiness, I suppose. But back over to the air ones, the next chapters. They will be dropping May 20th, 2023. It's a Saturday. Don't know why they mentioned that, but I'm happy for it. Toddlers are 75s, preschools are 90, grade schools are 150, and all of the rest of men's are 200 buckaroos. They look pretty good.
The colored circle thing is called the Ben Day process.
Okay.
So I was originally going to look up before we switched to Speedball.
Yes, thank you. But these shoes look pretty good. $200 is good. Sure.
I mean, they look like Nike Airs, and Nike Airs go for $200 a lot of times. Like, there's not much to them making them special here. It really is just the Ben Day process that's on there. But I mean, at the same time, like, people will pay that price for Nike Airs. So.
Yeah, and the swoosh is iridescent. Look.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
So I don't think it's terrible.
No, I don't think so either. Let's go do. Ooh, I really like this trailer. So The Wrath of Becky is yet another one of those redemption arc movies, but with a lot more blood and gore.
She doesn't have anything to get redemption for. Her dog. That's not redemption.
Oh, it is.
She's not getting redemption. Redemption would be like she's like having her moment after a severe fall.
If your dog got bonked, would you want redemption?
It's revenge, not redemption.
Okay, fine, revenge then.
Yes.
Okay.
And yes.
Okay.
It's in the trailer. You can say it.
It is
the process of the movie. It's a
we
John
thought
Wick-esque
we thought in the midst of this trailer they were actually going to axe the dog early off, but good news, they just knock it out and take the dog away. Thank God. But she fights to get her animal back, as well as some form of sanity from neo-Nazis, which.
No. So they talk about that in the trailer. They talk about her dad was killed by neo-Nazis. These guys are like American militias. We're gonna overthrow the government because
white supremacists?
They're probably white supremacists. Yeah, they might be neo-Nazis, but like their main thing is the government ain't doing right, so we're gonna come in and we're gonna overthrow them.
Yeah, and Becky kind of ticks them off, and
like the bad guys in Far Cry 5.
Yeah, the God-fearing folk. But The Wrath of Becky is a really good trailer. Really bloody.
It's got fucking Sean William Scott in it.
Yeah,
Stifler.
And he's got a full mustache and beard.
He's looked pretty good though.
He looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Go check out The Wrath of Becky if you want a good.
Have you ever seen Stark Raving Mad with him?
No.
It's
I've
an
heard of it,
interesting one.
but I've not seen it.
That one's interesting.
Oh, Skadoop. So, to those who don't know, I like Transformers. I like Transformers a lot. Yeah, the old school stuff. Watch the first movie. Cool. Watch the second movie. Not cool. I didn't like the second one.
They played the Green Day song way too much.
That
21
they
Guns.
did. That they did. But
Kind of ruined it for me, honestly.
I was not a big fan of the second one, and then that stopped me from watching all the other ones.
I've seen the first 4.
Was the fourth one the one that had Last Divide by Linkin Park in it?
I think that was 3.
That was 3? Okay. I just remember the songs. Mostly the songs.
Yeah, because they did that whole Linkin Park Green Day run.
Okay. What Sean said in the chat resonates true with me. I like Beast Wars, or the Beast variant of Transformers. I forget. Primal? Optimus Primal. That's it.
I think that's when they're dinosaurs.
That's when they were like, well, he was a gorilla. He was the gorilla.
Was he a gorilla?
He was a gorilla.
Okay.
And you had Megatron as a T-Rex, and you had Waspinator. You had Starscream as a pterodactyl, I believe. You had Cheetor.
Pterodactyl.
Yeah, pterodactyl. The P is silent. Pterodactyl.
Shut the fuck up, GoBot.
But I'm actually kind of excited for it. It looks like a mess of a movie.
Okay, so I watched the first movie.
Okay.
We all watched the first movie.
We all watched it.
It was good. It was fun.
It was Michael Bay Explosions.
Yeah.
Okay.
From my understanding, he went to the graveyard where they put all the old planes and tanks and shit, and he literally walked through going, I want to blow that up, and I want to blow that up, and I want to blow that up, and I want to blow that up.
That sounds about right.
And then I watched the sequel. It was okay. I watched the third one. The third one does have parts I really like about it, but as a whole, it's like a meh movie. And then I was really like, I don't know that I'm going to watch any of the other ones, and I didn't for a while. Then I did finally sit down and watch the fourth one, which is the first Marky Mark one.
Okay.
And I still didn't really dig it. And so I didn't watch the other Marky Mark ones. And then everyone says that because they took some time off, they kind of did this thing where they had people competing with scripts.
Okay.
And people like competing to be directors on it. They didn't just take the first script or anything like that. Okay. And they kind of kept having people bring them in the scripts, and they're like, "You're getting close, but you're not there yet," type of thing. And then they finally did Bumblebee, which is a prequel, which is interesting. It's slightly confusing because like the government knew about the Transformers, but the public didn't. So like, I'm really curious how Bumblebee went down. And everyone says Bumblebee was actually really good. And from my understanding, they did the same thing with this one, where like they took time, and they really had people work it out before jumping into the next one because they were pumping them out too quick, and that's one of the things that started to hurt them. So Beast Wars might be interesting.
The Rise of the Beast is set in 94.
Yeah, in the trailer I saw the Twin Towers and went, wait a minute.
There's one of these things just doesn't belong here.
Yeah, so it continues to be prequels. Like, you know, Bumblebee was a prequel, this one's a prequel. So my question is, because I didn't watch all of them. I'm wondering, did they do something at the end of the last Marky Mark one that makes it to where making any set in the future doesn't, or present day, doesn't work anymore? They fucking all spark them all to death? What happened?
Well, I mean, this one has Unicron, which is the World Devourer.
Which also throws another wrench in my system where I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, nobody knew except for the government the Transformers were a thing in the first Transformer movie, but, you know, 10 years, 20 years before that movie came out, we're fucking having a guy that's big enough to eat worlds show up, people would remember that.
People would have an idea of how that would work.
I may have to sit down and watch all of them.
Yeah.
I may have to, and then go see this.
Sean even is curious about the continuity, and I don't know. It's probably It's probably just going to be a good movie. The end. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, boy.
You were so not for this at first?
I was so not for this at first, just because I was like, Twisted Metal, Peacock Original. All right, fine. I'll watch the trailer. I see Falcon pop in the CD. Okay, cool. And it just seemed like Twisted Metal. And I'm like, okay. And then I was starting to get real disappointed. I'm like, what, no Sweet Tooth?
So you've got this thing.
I got this thing where I see that
you won't watch a trailer to its full fucking length.
I thought this was over here. So I thought it would have been like end scene, you know?
But you do it with like every trailer.
I do.
And it's always funny because I'm like, but there's still more trailers. Because normally I watch the trailers ahead of time. Which one of the reasons why I do that is because I know you're not going to watch the whole trailer if I don't warn you.
Yeah.
Yes,
yes,
this is the trailer.
This is the trailer.
It's a sneak peek.
It's a very sneak peek. It is it is bare bones. It is him starting up the vehicle, popping in a CD.
Got milk.
Shotgun shells in the glove box. Pops in a good old road mix where it is playing.
It's fucking Lint Steal My Sunshine.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is a song about depression, so that was really interesting.
Was it really?
Yeah, so the song is about basically don't let people... like part of it's like don't let them get you down, of course, but the other part is like don't let them sit there and try to take away when you're saying you have a problem.
Yeah.
Like if you're saying you have something going on, don't let others kind of be like, no, you don't.
Yeah. And then this is where Quincy was like, dude, keep going. And there is the good old Sweet Tooth. July 27th, still a little bit of ways, but I'm oddly kind of excited for it.
Now, is it a series or is it a movie?
Let's find out. Streaming on live-action TV series based on the plastic PlayStation game.
I kind of dig that even more.
What, that it's going to be longer than you expected?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it is literally just driving around.
Thomas Hayden Church is in this.
Really?
Will Arnett, Samoa Joe.
Senor Joe!
Richard Cabral, Stephanie Beatriz.
Wait, he is playing Sweet... Wait! That's Senor Joe? I kind of can't see it. It's really hard to see. But interesting. That is Samoa Joe.
So, yeah, we've got Anthony Mackie as John Doe.
He doesn't have any tattoos.
Stephanie Beatriz as Quiet. Thomas Hayden Church as Agent Stone. Samoa Joe as Sweet Tooth. Will Arnett as the voice of Sweet Tooth.
So body and voice are different.
Well, but that laugh was good.
That laugh was good. So I'll take it.
And Richard Cabral as Loud.
Okay.
There's also talks of other reoccurring characters, Stu, Mike, Raven, and Tommy.
Okay.
Post-apocalyptic wasteland, John Doe, a talkative milkman with amnesia, is given a mission to traverse the desolate world to deliver a cryptic package in order to stay alive, alongside the assistance of Quiet, a rash car thief. Doe faces a life-altering opportunity, but must confront ruthless marauders and deadly and destructive vehicles to secure a chance at a better future.
Kind of bummed there's no Axel. Well, none yet.
None that's been announced.
Yeah, none that's been announced yet. I would like to see Axel.
They're saying half
just
hour.
A dude with 2 giant tires just strapped to it going, "Ah! Witness me!
Witness
me!"
Um,
Kill the clown.
They're saying 10 episodes, half-hour episodes.
10 half-hour episodes, so 5 hours of content. Not bad.
As long as they don't spend the first 5 minutes of every episode telling us what happened on the past episode.
Last time, Dragon Ball.
Like, if they're going to do that, then it needs to not be part of the 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, have a recap you can skip, but have a full 30 minutes of an episode.
I would say.
Because that drives me nuts when TV shows, comic books, anything like that goes, hey, we're going to spend the first half of this fucking telling you what happened in the last one. I know what happened in the last one. I've been knocking shit all day. I know what happened in the last one. I was there. I watched it. I read it. Thank you. So, yeah. They have only one director confirmed so far who directed the first episode.
Kaito Sakurai.
So.
Wait.
Name's familiar.
That name is... It's not that Sakurai, but... How's the Kraken game going? Kraken game?
Oh, it's hockey. So he's probably asking James because James is probably dual screening us.
Oh. Is a Japanese actor model?
I don't know if that's the same one.
Director?
He's directing the episode, yeah.
I
don't know. But hey, just because it's his first time doing something like this doesn't mean he's not meant for this.
And also, he began a career as a child actor, appearing in such films as Kevin Smith's Dogma.
which might be finally coming to DVD again.
Is it good
Yeah.
for that? Yes, but
Oh, they were shooting it in New Orleans.
I'm trying to remember in Dogma who he is. This is an interesting actor. Is that me or you?
Me.
Okay. Knights are up 3-2. Yay! Go Golden Knights. Interesting. It's the same guy. Oh, it's him. Yeah, the Deadly Death Games.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. He's a pretty boy.
They're estimating that they spent $72.3 million before tax incentives on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he was also in Ichi the Killer, Part 3.
They were filming in New Orleans, but they kept having delays because of lightnings, hurricane threats, and extreme heat.
Ooh.
And the the guy that wrote the show also says, and the cars wouldn't do what they were told.
I mean, that is a viable excuse.
Yeah, I get it. My car never does what it's fucking told. Fucking, it's beneath us.
It is beneath us. Well, that's all we got for today.
Yeah, that's it. I'm actually really excited for the Twist because I remember when they announced that they were going to do the show, I was like, or they were going to do a project, whether it was a movie or a TV show, I didn't know at the time.
And yes, there are free tacos. Jack in the Box offers free tacos if the Golden Knights win.
Really?
Yeah, it's either free tacos or a free Junior Jack.
That's so much better than the deal that's going on with MLB.
Oh, yeah?
So it's home team only.
And we don't get it.
So, for instance, if you're in Chicago and the Cubs win, then you get a free chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
Not bad.
I'd have to be starving.
Yeah. It's a good deal, but you're going to be going to a place that I'm not happy with.
Mm-mm. They filmed this fucking last year back in May to August.
Let me get my hat on right.
Well, who's Raiden's brother? Is it Rain? Is that the one that is blind? She can't remind me of. Is that the one that's blind?
I think it is Rain. I don't know. My Mortal Kombat lore is fucking way worse than yours. You at least know some of it.
Right. Chat saying game ticket stub, or did they change that? I don't know. For the baseball thing, it's just straight up.
As far as I know, you just go in and say, "Hey, we won," and they honor it.
And those fucking tacos are already dirt cheap, anyways.
It's 2 for 99 cents.
Yeah.
But if it's the Junior Jack, like I think it is, then that's a little bit better.
I can't hydrate, but I can stretch.
And I'm always sitting straight up in this chair, and I don't really
I'm
lean back too
doing
much.
pretty good right now.
Yeah. And stretch again. Okay, fine. Double stretch. There's one.
For the first 250 customers.
After the game is over at 10 p.m.
You know how many high people are probably standing outside right now just waiting to see if the game wins so they can walk in and get free tacos.
Yeah, I know, right? They're listening on their freaking little ham radio, waiting. Okay, the game's over.
But ham radio is just a broadcast we sent out to space bouncing back from 30 years ago.
Yeah. And we didn't even have a sports team then. Go figure that one.
Explain that one. All right, that's all we got for
That's
tonight.
all we got for you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to click the links down in the description to follow us on our Twitters as well as our Discord. If you guys want to have a nice little chat, we do enjoy chatting it up and also making fun of our other community members. And that's a completely separate thing. We won't make fun of you, maybe. Also check out our Twitter feeds. I've been reblogging a bunch of stuff. Check out down below, of course, for Temu. We're supporting this very interesting company, which I am going to make a video for very shortly, if I can get the energy to do so. I also have to work on my Witcher 3 video. To be fair, I took it down from 17 hours to 4.5.
Okay.
I had 17 hours of footage.
I can only imagine how much I have.
Footage-wise?
Yeah, because I streamed almost the entire thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. But, yeah, there's all that. Remember, of course, check out the Humble Bundle. Check out the W using our code, Ugly Mugs, if you happen to want 10% off these delicious little energy drinks and hydration. And of course, at the end of days, end of weeks, end of months, end of years, end of all time, remember to love one another. It's free to do. Bye, everybody.
See you.